Hello everybody, welcome back to Trillium Tarot. I am doing my third and my final video to catch up with the boxes that I have not done my live unboxings for. And I saved the biggest one for last. I don't think it'll necessarily take as long since I've already opened everything up and just have to show it to you. But this is the Deluxe Litha collection, or Litha, depending on how you pronounce it. I in my head, I say Litha, but that's okay. We are so thrilled that you are receiving our very first Deluxe Litha collection, limited to 100. Within this collection, you will find a variety of items that are intended to be used within your Litha rituals, altars, and celebrations. During this very special time of year, through our personal practice, we spend our time celebrating the longest day of the year, watching the sun rise above the sky and fall below the horizon, counting our blessings as it passes. Midsummer, or Litha, marks the time of the summer solstice, where the peak of the sun's power shines over us all. From this day on, we step into the waning year, where the shadows unveil the mysteries. Litha is a time of celebration, to craft and create, and to nurture new life. As you celebrate in your own personal way, take the time to document your readings, rituals, and creations. This is a time where the wheel turns again in your favor. May this Litha bring a time of resolute peace to you and yours. So that is the general description. If you've seen these boxes before, you know that there is at least one larger item included in the box. And for this one, I love these little figurines, the deities. This one is a little bit smaller than well, I guess it's similar. With tarot, you're going to laugh at this, but since I'm interested in tarot, right next to my desk here, I have a figurine of the Oracle at Pythia, the Oracle of Delphi, Pythia. So comparatively speaking, the one that arrived today is a bit smaller, but she's gorgeous. I'll put the Oracle back in a minute. Let me add my other camera so you can see some of the detail on this figure here. I have too much stuff out. Okay, here we go. So look at the detail, the colors in her wings. I really like the details at the base here. The lily pads, the swan, the lilies. She's just beautiful. Set her back over here and see. Her name is Aine, A-I-N-E, the fairy queen of summer love and fertility. Within Celtic stories, you will hear about the great feasts of midsummer that were held in her honor. She is a true representation of the sun, love, passion, and fertility, ensuring that the coming harvest is bountiful and bright. Again, that's Aine, A-I-N-E, if you want to do some research on her specifically. The next item to show you is another, what I would consider to be another large item. It is a hardcover book called A Spellbook for the Seasons. Just to give you a comparison, comparing it to the size of a deck of oracle cards, about twice the size. So it's not the largest deck or the largest book. I'm already on the deck focus. But it is a really nice hardcover edition. And I took a peek at the table of contents. It truly does have specific sections for spring and summer and autumn and winter, as well as the wheel of the year. So I cannot wait to dig into Ostara Declutter. That's a good thing to do. Magic Salt, Rainbow Rain, help your garden grow. There's information in here about the summer garden. Delphinium, Dianthus, Iris, Salvia. This is going to be a fun book. Next we have Celtic Spirit Oracle deck. And I did take the plastic off this for the video, but I have not dug into here at all to see what the cards look like. Oh, and there's plastic on these, so where's my thingy? There we go. Okay. So already these look like Ancient Wisdom from the Elementals. Actually, let's see what the description on the back is. Are you ready to hear the ancient wisdom from the other worlds? Elemental beings, Celtic gods and goddesses have messages that are so subtle, like a whisper that gets lost in our noisy way of life. A tool to aid spiritual growth from the Celts and help raise the consciousness of humanity. Now is an important time to step up and be the change that you want to see in the world. So it looks like we have, okay, these cards are numbered. 1, 2, 3. There are trees. There's, you know me, I have to show you the cards. We have oak, oak guardian, fawn, maiden, Gwyneth or mother, crone, the gift, shaman, peace walker, tree spirit, blue, surrender, oh, the green man, the white stag, master of the hunt, Caradwin, celestial, the weavers, she of the woods, step out, rest. I just realized I should have made the window with the cards bigger so you could see them better instead of just watch me read off the cards, but it is what it is. Bloodwed? I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that. Bloodwedd. I've heard the name. I have no idea how to pronounce. The Green Fairy. Ooh, the Morrigan. Dream. Portal. Pentagram. The Hare. Heart Center. Sacred Waters. Green Woman. Gatekeeper. The Seed. Standing Stones. Divination. And finally, the Herbalist. I'll do one of my regular videos showing these cards more clearly, but I had to. I couldn't stop myself. I had to. We have a Litha celebration candle, and it's a large one. It has been adorned with calendula petals and a quartz crystal. In addition, this candle has been anointed with the oils of lavender, sweet orange, and lang-lang. So there's the calendula petals. There's the quartz. I'm not getting a strong scent from it, but I am getting calendula everywhere. I like the idea of, It's not unusual to adorn candles in herbs, but I like the idea of having a quartz crystal on it as well. Something to keep in mind for the future. We have, where to go? The Blessings of Litha Aura Spray. This is the oils of ginger, orange, frankincense, and myrrh, as well as their Litha oil. Smells like sunshine. It doesn't yet smell like, you know how fall is associated with the smell of cinnamon and fire and so on. It doesn't yet smell like fall, but this smells like sunshine in a bottle. Makes me happy. We have a couple of different herbal teas. One is called Sun Divine. Cinnamon, apple pieces, rooibos, calendula petals, and natural flavoring. The other is the Beacon Blend. And this one is cranberries, orange peel, hibiscus, rooibos. I don't know why I can't say that word, with cranberry and orange flavor. So there are a couple of different types of herbal tea. There is a separate bag of calendula petals. Makes sense for the yellow color to represent summer and, you know, the sun and so on. We have white light incense cones. Let's see what they smell like. There's no description in here or on this page that I'm looking at. It's hard to... The thing that is coming to mind, oddly enough, when I smell these is Dove soap. So I don't know if that's the intention, you know, to cleanse and purify, but to me it smells like Dove soap. So we have the incense and we have a stone incense holder. You know, it's a flower petal. Can use it for the cones or to stand the incense sticks in it. A palm stone, a quartz palm stone. So it's good size. I mean, it really is a palm stone. And I love looking at, one of the reasons I love stones so much is, you know, the surface of this stone is smooth. It's polished. It's very presentable looking. But when you start looking within, you see the fissures and, you know, cracks and character and sometimes scars, or it reminds me of people. We all have the outside that we project, some better than others, not better than others, but fancier than others or more polished than others. But inside, we all have the same stuff going on under the surface. So I'll get off my soapbox about that. Two final things to show you. Midsummer pine cones. There's a couple of them in here. It is said that any pine cones that have been collected during midsummer are considered to be a powerful amulet holding the energies of protection, virility, and fertility. And the last one, buckeye. This is kind of close to my heart, and I'll tell you a story after I read the description. The buckeye represents the brilliance of the sun and has commonly been used to make necklaces during Litha to draw prosperity and good luck to the bearer. These unique nuts have also been revered as protective amulets. Now, the reason this is so close to my heart is my mom passed away several years ago, and in her backyard, when she bought the house, there was a horse chestnut tree in the back. And I didn't know until fairly recently, actually, that another name for horse chestnut is buckeye. Someone must have deliberately planted it there because there was only one other one that we knew of in the entire city. And it was quite a ways away, so it wasn't an accidental, planted in one yard and popped up in the other one. But when I saw this buckeye, it made me think of my mom and that tree in her backyard. So, personal story there. That brings me to the end of this video. I am finally caught up. As I've mentioned in the previous unboxing videos, I will try and figure out a schedule where I can go live. With my job, I live in Central Time Zone, but I'm working West Coast hours. So I'm working until like 8 o'clock at night, and I'm not, at that point, all I want to do is fall in the chair and be a zombie and go to bed. So weeknights are probably going to be out, but I'll come up with something. I will. On that note, I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to leave comments, share the video, do whatever magic you do to interact with people's channels. I would greatly appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you again soon, hopefully live next time. Bye, everybody.